Okay, this time, I swear to God, this is the right game. I swear it's the right game. I
I want to
promise.
believe Quincy, but I'm finding it hard to believe you since it's like
It's
the third time in a row it's happened.
okay. That's not true, actually. I don't normally screw up this sort of stuff until I get like on Honcast host, and then
Hmm.
I start to screw it up because I don't know what happens. But this is apparently my Achilles heel, and I should just stop doing it entirely. But we might actually get Artifa back on here because, yep, there you go with the message or something. Let's just turn D&D on right now. But for now, we have Enthaz. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Family is in town. We're going out, having lunch, looking at the town and whatnot, so that's always nice. Unfortunately, I missed the games today, but I heard that I missed a lot of good action.
Yeah, some pretty good stuff. If you guys did not see the games between Tree and Sync and BMG and Tree, well, I've just ruined the losers bracket finals for you, but that's okay. Go watch them on VODs. It was really two very good matches, especially if you like seeing some stuff that you haven't seen before. So, uh,
Wait,
Art,
which game are you guys? Are you guys the first one or the second
the
one?
second one. The first one is me screwing up. So we'll get you in here in a second, but for now,
Rhapsody.
got a game going on. Yeah. Anyway, if you didn't catch today's diamond matches, absolutely go do that on Honcast because they were pretty fantastic. Um,
Kraken.
at this point, though, we've got some picks and bans going out between these two teams. Prime Icarus, which is made up of some old DNK players, as well as Certas X Dawn and Znawi, who you might recognize as a pretty frequent caster, but has jumped back in the competitive scene. And on the Ogre side, of course, a bunch of names you should recognize because they've been in Diamond before. They were in CIC. They didn't do super great, but they're looking to get back to that level. And as this is the losers bracket finals, whichever team is able to come out ahead will end up going to Diamond. So a lot on the line here, actually, not just for the cash, but it's the chance to win a hell of a lot more of it in Cycle 4. And first bans are Chipper and Ophelia from Slaskid Red. Cthulhuphant and Swiftblade will be taken out by Cluckmuck. So really pretty good bans there. The Chipper might look a little weird to you, but it is Demstrats. He plays a lot of Chipper, and he really likes that hero. So Slaskid Red realizing that and knowing that, yeah, let's kind of get rid of that. Anything you're seeing so far here through picks and bans there, Enthos?
I like the picks so far. Strong pick, Rhapsody, Parasite, followed by the Magnus and Kraken from Ogre. I really like casting these two teams. I mean, Prime Icarus, they have Shortcan and Znawi, both of which are very good players. Shortcan is a constant, frequent caster with you, so
Yeah.
it's always fun casting his games. On the other side, though, Shrek is Love is a fantastic team. They're not using Baltazar this game, which is usually their carry player, but it looks like they have
What are
some
you
solid
talking
players
about?
on today. Is
Balthazar
Baltazar
is Tree's carry player.
Prisoner.
Tree's carry player? Oh, okay. It's
Count
been a long game,
Crapula.
okay.
Count Crapula is
Right.
Cluckmuck's carry player, or Ogre's
Yeah.
carry player, and he is that. He is frequently that.
Right.
I've also casted for that matter with Cluckmuck several times, as well as both Bunny General and Count Crapula. Bunch of good guys, a lot of good game knowledge on this Hellborn side as well. And as I keep saying, I feel like right now HoN is so deep in good teams, and in probably a few months, I think a couple of these teams are going to distinguish themselves. They're going to figure a couple of things out, and they're going to turn this into maybe the best scene that that HoN's ever had. I don't know about that because it's kind of hard to compare to a few years ago when there really was very little competition. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I keep looking at this gold division, and I see 3, 4, 5 teams that could be in Diamond and
Right.
could give some of these top tier teams a real run for their money. So I'm excited to see what happens, man, because this is a good time to be a fan of competitive HoN, in my opinion. Anyway,
Definitely.
first two picks of Legion side are Rhapsody, Parasite, and Prisoner. Kraken, Magnus, and Tempest on the Shrek is Love side. So they're obviously going wombo combo there. A lot of big team fight ultimates, a lot of game potential there. Legion side much more focused on the single team pickoffs. Very defensive with the Rhapsody, which is obviously going to cause the Hellborns combos some pretty serious issues. But you favoring either lineup so far here, Anthos?
I like both lineups. Rhapsody and Parasite are very strong picks, but this entire Hellborn team has really strong picks. I'm not sure about the Prisoner pick as far as your core draft is concerned. I feel like they could pick him for the 4th or 5th, and they'd have no problem doing that. So I feel like they should have picked a little bit of a stronger hero for that, but I agree with the pick so far. I don't see any problems. And Prisoner's a great counter to both Tempest, Magnus. Not really Kraken, but those two for sure.
Yeah, with the Shackle, of course, going to be able to stop those movement abilities. And
Silhouette.
second stage bans here before we start into the picks again. Dr. Repulsor, Torture, and Engineer. Pharaoh, Oogie, and Revenant. So Oogie ban targeted at Certus there, who loves playing him some Oogie. And obviously, really powerful hero in his hands. But anything other than that doesn't make sense to you? Bans seem pretty normal to me, nothing really standing out that much.
Yeah, Certus plays a ridiculous Oogie. I gotta say, Prime Icarus' lineup is looking ridiculously good. I would not be surprised if they do very well in Diamond next cycle. Certus is what, 2,060 MMR, just a crazy good carry player. And you got Snowy and Shortcan, which are also very good. It's a solid lineup through and through, and as they get more comfortable with each other, they're definitely gonna boom in a big way.
Yep, I did pick them to win the gold division. It was on the podcast, and it was a little bit accidental because I misunderstood the question and then just said the first gold team that came to my mind, but maybe that means something? I don't know.
Quincy, you are the Oracle, as has
Apparently.
been proven many times.
Well, look, everything I say is true, so just listen to me, and
But
you
hang
will
on,
win the lottery.
The
You
same
will
thing goes
become
for
rich.
me, so if I disagree with you, then who's in the right?
That's not true. Right there, you've said a thing that's false, so that can't possibly be the case. So
Damn it.
it's just, I mean, let's get real here, man. We've established this several times. But anyway, silhouette pick here on the Legion side. I like that decision. Keeper of the Forest, I like that even more. This push from the Legion side just got really powerful. Before that, basically just Rhapsody. But the Rhapsody Keeper combination is quite strong in my opinion, and it's going to help counter this Hellborn push. Let's get Art here. Somehow, but yes, keep talking about this draft, Ento, as well. Trying to figure out
Sure.
what he's doing.
Yeah, the push potential from this Legion team is just insane. I mean, you have Parasite, which can jump into a catapult and deal major damage to towers, followed up by a Keeper and a Rhapsody. I mean, as if Keeper's little minions aren't strong enough, you have that Rhapsody dance floor to keep them healed. So push presence is definitely huge. I mean, on Shrek is Love, you do have a Tempest, which is some decent push potential. With Glacius too, his AoE slow does some decent damage to creeps, but I just think it's not enough counter push. Their last pick needs to be really strong in order to prevent those early pushes.
No doubt, and perhaps maybe they're not even thinking counter push or anti push. Maybe they're thinking counter push. If these guys are going to try to group up and take fights, then we'll just group up somewhere else and take towers. And
yep. And normally, I'm not a fan of Keeper picks, but with this team comp, I like it a lot. I think it really works with the team. I mean, you have a Silhouette, Parasite, and a Prisoner. Prisoner and Keeper work very well together, especially if Prisoner has a portal key.
And it's going to be able to counter the Tempest, of course, which is obviously always a good thing. They did ban a Pharaoh out on the Shrek is Love side, trying to prevent Tempest counters, but left that Keeper available, and it fits this lineup so darn well. I'm kind of surprised Cluckmuck didn't get rid of it. But Sloss did a good job picking up that hero, realizing it's available, and knowing how well it fits his team, no doubt. So we are going to be loading in here as Puppet Master was the last pick for the Hellborn side. So Count Crapula going to be on the carry PM, no doubt, probably in the short lane. Wouldn't be surprised if that is a solo. He does do that quite often, and I'd expect to see, Magmus Glacius mid, Suicide Kraken from the Hellborn side?
Yeah, interchangeable, really. It's hard to say which will go Suicide.
You have auto skip pause on, right?
Yes.
Alright, good boy. Art is paused at the -1 minute inside, so we will be joining him as well in about 15 seconds. And I'll just let him know when we get to 5, and then he can sync up and things will be great. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, 59, 58, 56.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sounds
perfect.
good. Yeah.
This guy had to play some TMM, apparently.
Oh man. I didn't think that. I was going for the 3-2 sync. I wasn't expecting that.
Alright, okay, look,
I was too.
they're saying we should get Shortcan on this cast. What do you guys think?
Bring him
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, just
The more
kick
the
me.
merrier.
Go Shortcan.
Alright, we'll bring
Go
Shortcan in here.
Shortcan. Go Shortcan.
We're gonna give Shortcan a call.
This Keeper has a new
I'll
alt
just-
avatar.
Yeah.
Pretty cool avatar.
Oh my god. He has the green one. Everybody has that one.
I haven't seen it yet, man. I've been so busy this last week. I haven't really had a chance to play.
I got this from
Bob
Flanko.
Marley-esque. That Rastafarian Keeper in the house.
Alright, Shortcan,
Just
we got
wait
you
for
on
his
here.
death animation.
Yeah, hey guys.
Oh, hey, Shortcan.
Is it a 4-man cast?
It is.
Oh,
It's,
The
man.
first.
It's gonna be a little bit awkward, and this guy's gonna be
And
biased
4
as hell.
Americans too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm
4
American.
Americans.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, 4 Americans. That's fine. Sure, I gotta give you the replay ID, don't I?
I'm loading in. I'm loading
Look
in.
at this guy. He just goes to his past games and
ready.
looks for it.
Yeah.
Oh, the keeper minion drops before he can pull the creeps. You had 3 Hellborn heroes going for it.
It's a little bit unfortunate. So, Glacius is in fact going to rotate middle. Looks like that's going to leave Puppet Master up here solo top. Not a huge surprise. That's basically what I figured would happen. Magma's actually going to be the suicide lane. I'm not a huge fan of this, actually. I'd much rather see Kraken down here and Magmus Glacius in the middle. I don't feel like Magmus Glacius have a ton of kill potential on this prisoner. But
Right.
they're going to try to prove me wrong.
Have to
Yeah, so maybe I should just shut up.
All right. So what time were you guys at?
50 seconds.
Yeah, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57,
Or just pause it.
58.
Oh, first little ball on the Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody gonna get killed, so it's Nowie.
Wow.
What a loser. Sure
Magnus.
can. Exactly how much of a loser is Nowie, and how bad a
Are
throw
we
is
really
that?
gonna? Well, I gotta say I was slightly confused as to how it could happen, but I mean, everyone
Well-
makes something. Everyone messes up sometimes.
No, I understand why you'd be confused, because you don't die, so it's like, how did he die? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and you have to
Yeah,
prove Quincy wrong. I mean, he said Magma's suicide. You'd rather see him admit that to make him eat his words, obviously.
Right. So thanks for that. Apparently, you're just losing here to make me look like an idiot.
Yes.
I don't know why you do
Definitely,
that.
Quincy, you don't need help looking like an idiot. You already do pretty
Yeah.
regularly.
That's pretty true.
Let's be real.
Oh, the hookup. Am I too early now? I'm at 135.
You're way too early.
152,
Yeah, we're at like
54.
54.
Alright, sure can go to 2:30 and I'll tell you. 2:30
Yeah.
on the in-game timer and I'll tell you when we get there.
All right. I'm there. Yeah.
Anyway, so Glacier's gonna pick up the Invis rune here, and bottom lane is Certas on that silhouette. One of the heroes he can play. It's not a
We
really
found that
long
out, yeah.
list, but yeah, we did find that out yesterday. If you haven't seen that, he made some pretty good plays.
Yeah,
In series.
Silhouette's one of those heroes that's just if the person
Alright,
that's playing
229,
Silhouette is
230, 231.
Go. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm good.
Sweet.
good. You good?
Okay, nice.
I'm good. Sorry about that.
We have all sorts of people joining mid-cast. You're not the first one, so. These
In this
guys.
Glacier spot him. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Giving him some trees.
But, I mean, Magnus has one Lava Surge here, and obviously Silhouette has no mana for Tree Grapple, so I kind of doubt they'd be able to set this up and kill her, especially considering Rhapsody's nearby. She is only level 1, but Silhouette playing back a little bit. She must know something's going on. They obviously did see Glacius grab that Invis rune from bottom, but yeah, gonna reveal himself there. So no real gank. And
Is he actually gonna stay here?
yeah, this looks like it's a transition. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I kind of like it because Kraken's really a solo hero in my mind. I don't
Yeah.
think it's really to dual lane him, so.
Right.
And he's already winning mid, so it's pretty okay to just rotate bot.
And this look force help Magnus get his portal key a hell of a lot faster than he would as a suicide, but I don't know. You guys have any thoughts about that? I agree. I feel like Kraken is much better in a solo role. He doesn't have that much kill potential in lane, even with the setup, and he just does so well with a few extra levels. So, and those you.
I just
Yeah. Short can first. Fine. He said.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. He said
Okay.
something.
So
Americans
Okay.
first, Shortcan.
Americans first. Anyways,
he counts.
Prisoner does have a slight level advantage because it was a 1v2 situation, so that might actually make a difference in this mid. I mean, Kraken is, as you say, really, really, really strong because with Splash. The only problem is putting him in a dual mid, right? He automatically pushes the wave. So any solo is going to have a great time there. That's why you don't want to dual mid Kraken because it's not effective. You can't harass out the Prisoner in this case.
Alright, so we have 3-4. And those, are you going to break tradition, or are you going to just agree with us and that's it?
Whatever you guys are talking about, I agree with it.
He's not even
Nice.
paying attention. This is great. Bottom lane, some aggression here onto Magnus. He's still got a lava surge. Actually, no lava surge for a few more seconds. He was aggressive. And yeah, he will be okay. Lots of counter damage. Now there's the lava surge coming back in, but here comes Parasite. Shortcan looking to do some work, and they will kill Ceratoss right off the bat because Shortcan for some reason does not want to break this Wild Hunter. Now Magnus trying to get a counter kill on Znawi here, but there goes the dance floor, and yeah, I don't know what Znawi's plan there was. Really felt like he should have tried to leave. But not really the greatest engagement for the Legion side as they lose both their carry and their support down here. They kill only the opposing team support. So why are you so bad at this game, Short?
Because I was on 100 health.
Came in with that.
I bet.
It's like you.
And
It
top
looks like
lane,
they're
Keeper of
holding.
the Forest, gonna get ulted by the Tempest, and that will be just enough damage as they finish him off with the Whiplash. Prisoner here not gonna have enough bottom lane. Meanwhile, Ceratoss actually gonna kill onto Magnus with no assists. So Magnus perhaps playing a little bit greedy. He did use the Steam Bath, so I assume he gets stunned out of that and then killed.
That was a much needed kill for Silhouette being played by Ceratoss. I mean, we're only, what, 6 minutes in this game, and Shrek is Love is already up by 2k gold, almost 2k experience. That's a pretty dominant lead for this early in the game. I think the team fights are going to come down to this Keeper. I mean, if Keeper can get a solid portal key pretty quickly, and just like interrupt that Tempest ultimate while trying to cancel the Mag ultimate, that will be huge and a really big determining factor in these team fights.
I think if
That's
he
a lot
can,
of ifs, though.
yeah, if he can do both of those things, that's going to be some serious misplays on Hellborn's team.
I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I believe in this Keeper.
I want him to root the entire team in one place, so Silhouette can get a tree grapple on like 5 heroes.
And then, you know,
Pretty big
Prisoner.
if there, Quincy. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know. I don't think that's that much of a stretch. But anyway, so go back to middle lane here for a second, and Prisoner /Red. He plays Prisoner really well, and he plays Gauntlet really well. Does he play anything else really well? I'm not sure.
He's a pretty good Magnus as well.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, and
Gotta take that.
other heroes, you know, he plays Flux quite damn well, and Moraxis
I
is
think
also
I've
one of his
seen that
heroes.
too. Moraxis, we saw him play Moraxis, it didn't actually go that well, but the last series we casted was with him on Gauntlet, and he crushed. And bottom lane, actually, Ceratoss gonna die once again, as Magma's coming in here with the Lava Surge and the Steam Bath. Will he be able to get out of this? Probably not, as he's getting body blocked out, and pretty easy kill there for Legion side. But again, not a good trade. So Ceratoss down here.
Rocky Balboa, yeah. Magnus being played by Rocky is just doing work down here.
He's level 8.
Against all odds.
Like, he's the highest level in the game. That should not be the case.
Yeah, and remember, it all comes down to the First Blood on the Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Had that First Blood not been there, Magnus would have had a complete suffer time, because Magnus can't really out-harass a Rhapsody, first of all, unless, you know, Rhapsody decides to tank a creep wave and die. But yeah, it pretty much comes down to that.
Flame is real. Let's get Snappy on here to defend himself.
Are you going to be kicking this Rhapsody from the team anytime soon, Shortcan? As discussed in our last cast.
Sure can, but no. Sorry, puns.
Yes, no,
Puns everywhere.
puns are absolutely allowed. If I could realistically do it, I would institute a rule that says you can only talk in puns. And actually, Silhouette gonna come over here to the illusion right before it dies, though. I'm not sure if she actually took the stun. I don't think she did. And that'll be a counter kill onto Magnus, as well as a counter ward. So the Rev from Znawi put down to get the Magnus actually gets a little bonus. Always nice.
Look at Parasite's level.
He's level 8.
highest on this team.
Oh man. Out farming a Tempest. What a guy.
It's amazing.
The
340
Hellborn
gold per
destroyed a
minute.
Legion tower.
But I really do like this this lane ward top. This Tempest placed it right as Prisoner was walking up. It caught him right on the edge and saved this Puppet Master. But I feel like there should be some rotation coming out. I mean, they're just letting him sit at the tower, doing nothing.
Yeah.
There's someone TPing us now.
I do want to highlight Kraken for a second here. He's 0-0-0, 410 gold per minute. He has 66 CS. He has absolutely dominated this middle lane. And Slaskerwit's done fine. He's at 260, especially considering he was dual laned earlier on. But Kraken is crushing pretty hard. And Tempest, I don't know what your plan was, but it wasn't a good one. As he's way deep.
Need control.
And trying to get a counter kill on Rhapsody, but that's not going to happen. So 3 heroes converge on him. Pretty easy kill.
Yeah, there was no
I
reason
was
for
completely
Tempest to be right there.
surprised.
He's got a jungle. Like, what? It's not blocked or anything. I don't know why he's there. It'd be one thing, like, if he sent his elementals in just to farm the camp. Alright, that's fine. But he doesn't need to be there. That's free cash.
Regardless, I don't know how I feel about this Whispering Helm pickup on Puppet Master, especially since they should have that Tempest farm in the jungle, not the opposing team's small camp. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how effective the lifesteal is going to be. Maybe he should have gotten a Shroud to open up some space.
And they've got heavily aggressive heroes who have had a good start in the Magmus and the Kraken, especially considering Magmus was Suicide. By the way, Shuriken, you did turn Autoscape pause on, right?
Of course.
Yeah, good.
Of course.
I don't
Oh,
believe
it's only
him for a
you who
second.
forgot? Oh, God.
It was actually pretty funny. If you saw Legion's courier, it was just like sitting in the lane. Just like, hello, I'm a panda. I thought it was pretty amusing. I didn't notice it during the game myself, so it's like always fun to notice these things, you know?
Yep. I mean, watching replays, even of your own games, there's a lot of stuff that you catch that you wouldn't normally because, obviously, God vision and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're often a little bit focused on what you're doing when you're playing.
Am I? I don't know, man. Like, I just kind of...
I am.
You do play Parasite. I mean, you don't even have to look at your hero when you're jungling. Let's be real.
Yeah, I just kind of, you know, go make a puzzle box, then go AFK, because
Right.
GG.
A-click the lane, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, PM Shroud, they don't have too many stacks here in the woods, and Tempest is still clearing it. Actually, bottom lane, they will get the jump onto Magmus. He's going to get pulled back in by the Prisoner Ultimate. Should be a pretty easy kill there. Yeah, they'll finish him off. Really heavy TP response there from the Hellborn side, and they're going to Puppeteer's Hold onto Silhouette, but that looks like it's it, as she's going to be able to get away, release the Kraken. Nope, there's the Voodoo Puppet, and now Ceratoss in a lot of trouble. She's going to drop, and that'll be a 1-for-1, trading the Magmus for the Silhouette. Not really a good exchange, but they did get a bunch of TPs out of it, so...
And the Tempest ulti.
Oh, was it? I
you-
didn't even notice.
It hit nobody. You
Yeah.
totally biffed it.
Yeah, you completely whiffed his hole.
Big
I
whiff
think
from
every
Bucky
one of the
Jack.
co-casters like kind of gasped when that happened.
I just-
And Quincy was just like going on about, you know, oh no,
The actual
he's
fight?
not worth it, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
And meanwhile, mid tower, because Parasite is on top of his game right now.
Yeah, he's getting taken
That's
out.
debatable.
Oh, yeah.
That's debatable.
Hook back on the Puppet with the staccatos from Rhapsody, so nice setup there, but the Puppeteer's hold onto Prisoner. Looks like they don't have the lockdown to kill the Count Crapula on this PM. Rhapsody now out of mana, and Parasite's coming over, but he's not really going to find anything. We'll cancel the health pot, maybe. It's probably just about to expire anyway. I can't give you too much credit here.
No, I know. We've talked about this.
Bottom tier 1 will be pressured very heavily, as
The Legion
of course
has
that
destroyed
Parasite
a
catapult
Hellborn tower.
big.
It's like he's just AFK in that catapult or
again,
ballista.
A-click.
It's great.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And that's what, Puzzle Box 2 now?
Yep.
At 13 minutes? That's some pretty impressive farm.
I actually
Thank
thought
you.
it was level 3, are you sure? It's only level 2.
No,
It's
level 2.
13 minutes, I'm pretty sure it's on level 2.
I mean, it is short cannon, who knows?
That's true,
It's probably level
but-
5 by now.
Like, if he's got a 5k... Oh, shoot, completely missed that. Tempest, once again, on the wrong side of the river. Not sure what you're doing up here. Keep me looking to set something up. As he's got 2 heroes, and we've got the rotation from Rhapsody coming in. But off to the side, Kraken's waiting for something. Arrows keep root onto 2, but Kraken gonna find Rhapsody, and they release Kraken right on top for plus Rocky Balboa stun. Probably not quite necessary, but does secure the kill. Clockmuff in the background drops to Ceratoss, and they're trying to chase down Kraken here. Courier dead? Courier dead. And Parasite can maybe get this kill? Yes. And he's a serial killer.
Wow.
So
Big
Magma's
play
actually in
from
the
Prime
woods,
Icarus.
but let's see if you
Who's
can
being
get out.
called?
It's me, sorry.
Quincy, come on.
Disgusting.
Just close my door there.
People
Shouldn't
call
be
you?
able to hear that.
Oh, and
Yeah,
guys,
let's be real. The
bug
courier
abuse
spots on
incoming,
Magnus.
maybe.
What was that?
Are you gonna deny this tower? Yes.
Incoming?
You're a terrible person.
Who's-
He's denying top tower, but he deleted it instead of denying it.
Bug abuser, just report him.
Guys, look at the building damage though. 48% Parasite. Oh yeah.
The one stat that nobody actually looks at.
And
Come on,
cares about.
Come on.
Let's be real here.
Like, it's the only thing that doesn't have its own little graph. GPM, XPM, hero damage all get their own little graph. Building damage.
Hey, I'm sure they could make it. I'm sure they could make
I'm sure
it.
they could make it. Oh yes, sorry about the gold experience, people. I keep doing that because I have to have it that way for HoNcast and I forget. Anyway, triple stack ancients being taken here at 5 p.m. So the Whispering Helm playing off a little bit there. Obviously, it does help you stack them. It doesn't require Cluckmuck on that Glacius to be at the ancients every minute. So that's helpful. And PM will have his shroud relatively soon.
Yeah, surprisingly enough though, I mean, PM is 1-0-1 and Ceratops is 2-3 and 4. So Ceratops had a rough time in the short lane, but he's still farming slightly better than PM by just a couple gold per minute. So I'm pretty surprised to see that.
And PM actually has more CS too, so I think this is just a matter of Ceratops getting more valuable kills, and of course the assist gold helping out.
Definitely.
How are there 3 people on this co-cast and nobody's yelling something right now? Come on,
I can yell stuff if you want me to.
Don't force me to talk.
Light. I mean, you know, just calm down. Looks
Top
like
lane,
they're
meanwhile, yeah, this Keeper of the Forest is going to be in a lot of trouble, and he's just dead. PM was coming in there. I'm not sure the release of Kraken was necessary, but again, not that big a deal, obviously. Those spells are there to be used, and PM can clean up the Keeper minions as well as the Creeper.
Waste of
Actually,
time.
Cluckmuck dropping on Glacius, completely missed that, because it didn't matter.
Do you guys favor Shrek as love for the late game, since they have all that team fight potential?
I favor whoever gets the initiation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty even in terms of late game. I think Legion takes it a little bit ahead because they have that Parasite factor to cancel Tempest, as well as having Keeper. So, I don't know how to explain it. Parasite or Keeper can be active in these team fights while Tempest has to wait to hold because of that. It's kind of like a stalemate.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's all about the counter initiation in this game, I think, because if there's a jump happening using a Keeper route, and then, you know, Magnus decides to ulti 5 of us, then, well, okay, that's gonna be a problem, because we used our AoE ulti and they still have theirs. So, it depends on who gets the ultis off better.
Right.
Yeah, more reactively.
Probably going to be Hellborn with the jump and the Legion with the counter jump. It's going to be does Keeper and Rhapsody, are Keeper and Rhapsody able to secure the fight and get their ults on a whole bunch of people, or are they not going to be able to do that? And if they can't, then they lose. Because this Rhapsody
Shortcan did just say he got 5 Mad Magnus ulti, so I think he's alluding to this.
Hey, it was theoretical. But
Spoiler
it depends on...
Spoiling the cast.
It also depends on whether they can actually catch Silhouette, because, you know, Silhouette's pretty slippery.
We saw that.
They do have a lot of lockdown, but yeah.
Ceratops was asking earlier for the VOD of our last series because he made a ridiculous getaway. I don't even remember what series that was. Art, you were on that cast. What was it? It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was
excellent.
Versus
PI
Pew's
versus
team.
excellent.
It was versus Pew's team because we flamed Pew a lot.
We basically spent the whole cast flaming Pew. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, top lane, Ceratops gonna get jumped. There's the release Kraken, and he's dead right off the bat. No, Illusion swaps out, and he'll be fine. So, unfortunate. Couldn't lock him down for quite long enough. Rhapsody is sticking around, waiting for this nice Keeper route onto 2. Demstrat's dead right off the bat. There goes Cluckmuck as well, but the Tempest ultimate onto 2. There's no stopping it off to the side here. Shortcan actually does die because he's a noob. There's the jump from Prisoner. They kill Crown Crapula, and finally a Rhapsody ultimate coming out. Eruption damage basically canceled by that. It kills now in the end, but Tempest is running away. Prisoner jumping on top of him, and the hook back. Keeper is coming in. Ceratops is coming alive as well. He didn't actually die, but clean up.
Shortcan gets the kill while he's dead.
What a play with Prime Icarus.
Yeah.
One thing that...
Okay, right, so 1 second. Let's go to Shortcan first.
Hellborn Tower.
Talk to other people.
Okay.
He is the real American hero.
Basically, they don't have an answer to the puzzle box minions. Like during the game, we were talking about it as well. That the only way they stop the puzzle box is through Glacius and Tempest. But to be honest, that's not even enough, because the Parasite managed to one-shot the Kraken right off the bat, and afterwards Glacius just died. He didn't even imprison one of the puzzle box minions, which would have also been a waste, seeing as, you know, Keeper might have been more important to freeze, or someone else that could have possibly been there. Go.
Okay, Anthos, you're next.
Oh.
Say something bad about
yeah,
Shortcan because he spent that entire time talking about how great his puzzle box was.
pretty much. Remember, Shortcan, keep it objective. Yeah, well played from Prime Icarus. That Rap Steel just completely countered that Magnus ulti, so that was very well played from Snowy. And yeah, just through and through, man. Solid team fight presence from them.
Alright, Aaron, to finish that off, or did everybody take your stuff?
I'll wait for Glacius to die.
Alright. Cerato's getting a free pick, and pours right out the illusion. Yeah.
But anyways, I thought it would be pretty big, that team fight, because Legion used their ults a little early.
Yeah.
And that Tempest Hole got a full duration, but I mean, I guess it was okay because they killed the only source of damage first, that Puppet Master. And Kraken died right off the bat by Parasite, as he said. So, yeah, well played coming out from Legion, I
I
guess.
think the key was, yeah, they got a Tempest Hole onto 2 people and it wasn't cancelled, but like you said, they had killed the major source of damage. And secondly, they caught Parasite, I believe, inside of a minion, and I don't know who
No.
else was caught. But,
No.
oh, anyway.
I was caught without the yeah. Okay. I'm just
Anyway.
gonna go ahead and say it. I was caught in the ulti, just having popped my puzzle box without being in the creep, so I died because Puppet Master decided to ulti me as well. So that was great, and they just tried to burst me down, but then that gave enough. You know, I mitigated too much damage so that the rest of the team could just survive.
That's the thing, is that they Tempest Hold 2 people, but they didn't actually get that much damage follow-up out of it because it was people that had done a lot of stuff, so you'd already popped your puzzle box. And, like, you're not going to do that much more after the fight. Like, that's the big thing you have to do, is, you know, get your puzzle box off face on Leech if you can, but the puzzle box is a big item. And I mean, the people they caught weren't really that valuable. If they'd caught Silhouette and Keeper or something like that, and it wasn't stopped, then that probably would have been the game. Or not the game, but the fight. If they'd caught Keeper and Prisoner, or Silhouette and Prisoner, or something like that, that would have been good. But the combination of heroes they got was not really great. And actually at the side here, Short King getting a free kill. Didn't catch that. And in the bottom lane, Rocky Balboa dropping as well, so we'll see. Cerato's Illusion
just
taking
remember-
some great glass. Yeah.
Well, one thing, Silhouette wasn't actually in the fight at all. They tried
Yeah,
to burst
he
her
had
down
heal.
with the Kraken ulti.
Right.
Silhouette had to back off, go to base, and then TP back in, but he didn't actually manage to do anything in that fight, and somehow the Legion won. So
Somehow.
no, I was seriously confused.
I just think it came down to not enough damage fall off on that Tempest Ultimate. That was the big thing. Our family handled that. Anyway, bottom lane here, trees coming out. I wouldn't be surprised to see dance floor as they're dusting, looking for somebody.
The Legion had
But
destroyed
Tier
a
2 tower goes
HoN
down. That's the
tower.
first one of the game in favor of the Legion side.
Need
And
control.
PI with a pretty substantial golden experience lead here. 9k gold, or 8k gold, 9.5k experience. And
No doubt.
good.
I mean, looking at the items, there are 7 heroes with portal keys in this game, and 4 of them are on Prime Icarus. So that's huge jump and counter initiation potential.
where's Rapson's PK?
It has yet to come. They'll finish it, don't worry.
Oh. This guy.
I'm just a little confused about the Sackstone on Kraken. I thought maybe it'd go
Yeah.
So
forward.
like getting crushed in the top lane. Voodoo Puppet will be just enough to finish her off. Nullstone obviously only stopping the Puppeteer's hole, but now Count Crab really be countered by Shuriken. Had the TP, just came in. Guess what? I can burst things down. Meanwhile, in the middle lane actually, Snowy and Slasker both die actually as the Keeper Kraken ultimate comes out, finishes them off. So fights going on in 2 different places, and in the end, Hellborn side do come out pretty substantially ahead. So they take 3
That
from
was
just the 1.
yeah, that was a 3k jump from
Right.
Golden Experience. That's pretty huge. I'm
And-
just, you know, mentioning that.
Yes, no, that's fine. Combo
Yeah.
going down here. And Hellborn side are focusing it. And Legion have no wards, but Keeper minions are heading over, and that's gonna spot us.
And they're incredibly slow. Holy crap.
Yeah. I gotta say, the Keeper minions for this ult look kind of horrible to me. I don't like. They look creepy.
I like them.
They look like bugs. I don't like it.
Yeah, they look like ants with like little flowers on top of them.
Anyway, over here, Short King gonna get jumped, will charge into the cliff, and he's gonna get locked down before he can get anything off, except for the puzzle box, so that's good, but no infest, obviously, trying to save his life. We'll
What
stop
a
the
terrible,
Condor.
terrible,
I know.
terrible play from that
What's he
Parasite.
doing?
What is this guy thinking? I mean, jeez.
He's
You
got a
expect this
portal
to be
key.
top level plays.
See how
Yes,
Portal
I'm
Key
trash.
just jumped in. And he's like,
I don't know who
"I'm
this guy
gonna
is, but he needs to be kicked from his team immediately.
die."
Okay.
Back to you, Breaky.
Yes.
That's it. Went too far.
Don't hurt Shortcan's feelings. And
What
those.
feelings?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's American. He doesn't.
You, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
more accurately, he's a HoN player. You don't have feelings because if you
Only
can,
anger and hatred.
right? If you can last in this game for longer than about a year, then any feelings of shame or like inadequacy that you might
Keeper
feel
minions
immediately go away.
Owning the archer. Tempest saved the archer. No.
Can't do it.
Oh my god. This Tempest.
And the Whispering
No,
God's
I
on
did.
cooldown. Now here comes the jump from Slasky Red. Going up to the Shackle down, but there's the Keeper Root actually on 3. Tempest Ultimate is not available. It's on cooldown. Bunny General needs to push off. Didn't have it all anyway. Nice wrap. Absolutely saving this prisoner. Will finally get cancelled, and now it goes down, but here comes the Eruption onto 2. There goes Ceratops. Looks like they're trying to take Keeper as well. He's got opportunity as well. That's another kill, so Hellborn side cleaning this up really well, even without a Tempest ult. And looks like Kongor might be the focus now. As Prisoner is trying to perhaps snipe a token here. He's waiting for it. Actually, I have a background. Shortcan managed to get
Give
him
up already.
but he should leave now before he gets killed by something like a Kraken and a Puppet Master. Yep, now he's in trouble. And
I'm noob. I know.
yep, Puzzle Box Mauler just crushing Puppet Master.
At least like this prisoner is still waiting to maybe
Yeah.
try and split the. He's not playing a war.
I'm guessing hook in, then portal key down, and steal a token.
Right. That would be really awesome to get it
That, it would
off.
be impressive.
He's got a good position right here.
Not
Can
gonna
he
happen.
get it?
A
No,
little
he
bit.
didn't buy a ward from the side trap.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he could get it.
Not sure what he was doing there if he wasn't going to try to snipe the token.
You need control.
They're doing Congo, or you can go farm a lane or something.
Huge turn though from
yeah.
Shrek is Love.
Yeah, less than 1,000 gold difference now, and just under 3k experience difference. And that's actually in the
In their
Hellborn's favor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Big
they
turn of the
were
tides.
they were down 9.5k experience a few minutes ago, and now they're up 3k.
I mean, with that in mind, though, Puppet Master and Silhouette are just about tied as far as GPM goes, but Puppet Master is 2 levels ahead of level 18.
Yeah. And the
So
bottom
that's
lane
something you have
keeper
to be afraid of.
is going to get jumped. There goes the Voodoo Puppet and a Lava Surge, actually a lot of damage, but he will still get the Nature's Veil off. Nope, Steam Bath actually going to help kill him, so
Barely.
little unfortunate there. They didn't bring Rev, but they don't pay for it. And it's not going to be a Shroud, it's going to be a Hellflower on Puppet. He does have
He already
a
has a
Shroud.
Shroud.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he had a Shroud, but
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know why he dropped the
Crowd.
stuff on the ground. He could have just right clicked.
but they will be taking bot tier 1 tower here, and that is the last tier 1 tower
The
remaining in this
Hellborn
game.
have destroyed a Legion tower.
Man, somebody has speakers on or something.
Yeah,
They're very loud.
it's not the biggest deal.
They're coming through your mic. Over here, Parasite getting caught out. That's gonna be another death. No, he gets the face hug off. Still gonna happen with Meteor. And the ultimate going down onto Kraken. Kraken actually getting pulled through his own ultimate. Now PM trying to finish off somebody. He's got 2 targets going. But there goes the eruption onto 2. So now he dies first. Looks like
Wow.
Slasky Red also going down. No, he didn't die first, he died second. But Ceratops gonna port to his illusion, which is in the top lane. And like they have chance to know they saw this, right? He better TP. Or is he just going to push this lane figure and then push tier 2 and not deal with him? Which is, yeah, what's going to happen, so.
So, Shortcut, what was going on at this point in the game? This lack of communication?
Like, you know, this game was, if we win this, we're going
The
to
Hellborn
Diamond.
have destroyed a
There's
Legion
a
tower.
lot of stress involved, and a lot of people were shouting in Skype, I can tell you that.
Alright.
So, yeah, the communication was a little bit off, and, of course, well, lots of anger as well. Very difficult to focus, and things were just going wrong.
So,
That's all I have to say, yeah.
too
So
bad.
you're a tilting sort of team.
A tilting?
Yeah.
What do you mean
guys
by that?
You guys start doing bad, and then you get in that mindset where you just can't win or something.
Well, it's
The blame
not
just
that
game.
we get into a
Blaming
mindset, it's just
others.
It's not necessarily blame, it's just the communication starts to lack. But then, of course, if something good happens, it goes back to being decent, at least.
And you can certainly tilt both ways anyway over here. Slaskin will jump onto PM and take his token. So we'll see if they can finish off this kill. Nope, there goes the Assassin's Drive, but their keeper gonna be able to see him. And Magmus ulti was stopped by. Did that keeper catch him? I didn't think it did.
Yeah, it caught him.
It looked like it
What I
must
was
have been
saying
at the
early in
very
the game,
edge.
how the keeper was catching Magmus. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well,
You cheated,
it was
didn't
half of it. It was half of it. He didn't stop the Tempest ulti, so and those
Yeah.
are still lost.
Right. He's gonna stop the Tempest ultimate and the Magmus ultimate.
Are they gonna push
The
the base
Legion
here?
have
That's the
destroyed
question.
Hellborn Tower.
I wouldn't mind it. They've got puzzle box up still. Nope, never mind. Alright, just expired over here. They're trying to catch Cluckmuck out. Yeah, he's not gonna live for very much longer.
Nope.
So,
A deja vu right there.
What? Cluckmuck dying in weird
in,
locations?
in that specific area, Ceratops
In
had caught
that
him.
exact spot.
Ceratops had caught him earlier in the game in that exact place.
Yeah.
But yep, the base push incoming, and Silhouette doing a lot of damage to this tower. Left fortification goes off, but Keeper minions very good at tanking, especially with the Rhapsody Dance floor down. And the Plague Greaves are up too. Magmus trying to do something with a hook back onto him. We'll see if they can get something off. No shackle quite yet. Here's the Kraken ultimate onto 2, but Ceratops managed to get out of it. Looks like Slaskin is going to be taking a death here, and he gets crushed by the Whiplash. TP away from Sally, and they won't be able to stop it. So he's going to live, and the rest of the Legion side will be able to get away just fine.
Hey, look, Quincy, Snowy did something really skilled and awesome. Wasn't it amazing?
He hit a
I don't believe
teleport.
it.
He dodged the Magma stun. Okay.
Did he do that, or did Rocky Balboa just miss?
Dodged.
Shh.
He knows
Wait.
stepped in. He knows stepped in.
Yes. Totally.
No, I mean, I have no
That's
real
fine.
animosity towards Snowy. It's just fun to flame him.
Ah, okay.
We love Maui.
Not as fun as Pew though.
Not nearly as fun as Pew, because there is a little bit of actual animosity there, but Ceratops jumping in, gonna get some pretty damage on PM before he jumps out with the illusion, of course. And the illusion now taking some spells, which is very nice. Both the Glacial Blast and the Puppeteer's Hold going down, so Hellborn side gonna have to be a little careful about that. Yeah, without those cooldowns up, they don't really want to push this. Of course, they don't have a token anymore, having lost it. HoN should be back up relatively soon. And yeah, I'm gonna try to steal some ancients here. Now Crapula currently at 450 gold per minute, but Ceratops at 470. And
Yeah, Ceratops taking a dominant lead. I'm
here
surprised
actually he's
though.
getting
Nobody
caught out,
else-
but there goes the Millstone and the Voodoo Puppet right on top of him. Oh, just gets crushed. I mean, he's only got 1700 health, and that Voodoo Puppet destroys him. But Demstrat's the middle line actually dropping, yeah. As the fight continues over here, Magmus gonna get traced out, but gonna look for something onto Prisoner. And there goes the ultimate from. Now he didn't keep going. Actually, Tempest ultimate onto 2, can't be cancelled, and the Eruption gonna be up there. Prisoner jumping out of his creep as it gets killed, but we'll see if he can finish off Cluckmuck over here. As Rocky Balboa and Count Crapula both died
Piece of
somehow.
cake,
Cluckmuck
no
also did.
chance. Give up already.
I'm
Some
super
time.
confused right now.
That dance floor and the
Massacre!
Parasite puzzle box
Genocide!
pretty much cleaned up that fight.
Oh, that's what it, yeah, somebody killed the puzzle box minion, huh? It was, must have been Puppet.
It must have been with the whiplash.
Yeah.
It wasn't Puppet. Basically, he was already getting low from the Keeper root and the auto attacks beforehand. And then Puppet, Rhapsody, who was not caught by the Tempest ulti, stood there, auto attacked Puppet to death, used Staccato, used Dance Floor, and that's why nobody died.
Yeah.
No one on the Legion team died because that heal is absolutely ridiculous. I
It
mean,
is.
it might only seem 40 health per second.
It's a lot.
It's still, yeah, okay, it's a lot. Yeah,
I mean,
Dance
40 health
Floor
is
is
saying there's a lot of health.
Destroyed a
Black
Hellborn
coming out.
Tower.
Yep. And they still get the tier 3 tower here, so no racks quite yet, but a really good fight back there from Legion, and
PK on Rhapsody!
Someone's
Oh,
PK
yes.
on
Yes.
Hellborn Courier.
oh yes,
Can't tell
I love
whose
it.
it
The
is.
Pentagon is complete. All 5 heroes have a portal key.
And you're saying somebody else, so I assume that's Tempest? Getting PK?
Yeah, it's Tempest portal key now.
Yep.
And has a BKB if he wants it.
So Glacius could theoretically get a portal key, like it's not a ridiculous item on him. It's actually quite good, but
Yeah,
So
but a
issue
140
of
GPM,
farm.
34 minutes into the game, it's
Hey.
gonna be kind of tough.
you never know. So
I don't. I'm afraid I don't believe. I don't
the only
believe in this
holdout
case.
here might be this Puppet Master. But
Or just Count Crapula. Remember that Dark Lady game? He does buy some items.
yeah, he does buy some items.
Buys
Top
items.
lane, meanwhile, jump onto PM. That hustle box does so much. And these staccato stuns, of course, helping out a lot.
That's a huge kill. They can probably push the base. I mean, PM does not have enough gold to buy back right now.
And the question
It's
is
just
whether or
so-
not they know that.
Yeah. It's just so weird that Puppet Master decided to get a
The
Hellflower
Legion have
before
destroyed a
Shrunken. I mean,
Hellborn tower.
they're playing against a Keeper, a Parasite. Okay, a Keeper and Parasite are actually the only ones who you really need to take care of. But they do a lot, clearly, as you could see just now. I mean, he got one-shotted by a Rhapsody and a Parasite. The second support and support killed their carry.
Right.
Of course, it's a second support with 420 GPM, but yeah.
I don't think it's even just about the magic community. The Ogre Axe is going to give you some health, and it's getting out of the Keeper.
Well, he had the
not
Mighty
even
Blade. He had the Mighty
mitigating
Blade.
damage. But yeah, which is for that fight. But for earlier, he's died 5 times in this game now. And if he went for Shrunken first, then he would have had that health a lot quicker.
That's true.
So
Yeah, I feel like maybe he was being a little too greedy, trying to push their lead to lock down that silhouette more. I don't think he's confident in their late game. That's why he went for that Hellflower first. Try and be more aggressive.
it seems odd to me. Like, their late game is good. And they've got multiple heroes that can get lockdown items like a Hellflower. I mean, both Kraken and Magnus could get a Hellflower or a Sheepstick. Even Tempest could do something like that if they really are that concerned about it. I feel like PM, his job needs to be right-clicking.
I think, though, that their team is kind of really greedy. Basically,
Yeah.
they have 4 heroes that require farm, because Magnus, if he doesn't get tanky or doesn't get a nice lockdown item like he is getting the Coldra, I presume, then, like...
Why is it Body Blade?
I think he was going for Shrunken and then decided Sheepstick or vice versa. I don't think he really is sure what he
Vice
wants to
versa.
get.
He's getting those Shrunken now.
But they're just stacking, like... The Kraken also, he has 3.8k gold right now, which is really, really strong, of course. But it just seems like it's too greedy, because Kraken's running around right now doing nothing. He's not farming. Whereas on the Legion side, Keeper doesn't really need farm. He gets it from team fights and from pushing towers. Silhouette and Parasite are actually the only 2 heroes that need to get gold from farming, because Prisoner also does really well in team fights, because he's just so damn tanky, you know?
Right.
So that was the logic behind our... draft
And-
when we saw, yeah.
And Parasite, for that matter, is going to get gold from hero kills, so he doesn't necessarily need to just farm camps. He can also... And again, the illusion of the bottom lane going to get picked off here, but Certus doesn't care about that as much. So they're going to drop a bunch of spells on it. Not gonna happen. Anyway, I mean, you're 14, 4, and 8 right now. Like, you're GPM, and you have 113 CS, which is good, but it's, what, 6th, 7th in the game right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
So-
flaming him?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
I started
It's
out
good
with
that I don't have
with
CS.
14-4 and thing, yeah, so that's a huge flame. Sharkan, why don't you 20 and 0?
For a short kill.
Why
Come
don't
on.
I have an immortal? I
I
almost
know.
got an annihilation, but
He did.
I'm sorry, guys. It
Now
just
he
didn't
stole it.
happen. Yeah, damn it.
Let's flame him some more. He deserves it now. But yeah, like Parasite is great at getting gold from hero kills, and that's going to open up a lot of space for Silhouette, for Keeper to farm the woods, even for Prisoner to farm the woods. Prisoner at 157, 158 CS, so he's doing fine in that respect as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of spread farming on the lead side, and the thing I'm concerned about too is they're starting to pick up Shrunken Heads on the Hellborn team. Once those come online, Keeper's going to have his second route. So like,
Yep.
he's not far
Shrunken's
away from
guys.
it. Right.
Yeah, Keeper's about just over 1,000 gold away from it. And I mean, Tempest has 5k gold saved up. You'd think he'd buy something. He's probably gonna go for that Shrunken wall saving for buyback money, so it is understandable.
He's got
But
red
Kraken at
boots.
4k as well. Yeah, right.
Tempest has 5k gold and red boots.
Like, is he just gonna go for a resto? Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's just gonna go straight.
Again, they're killing the Silhouette illusion. And the real one's down here, so yeah, there goes Tempest ultimate, and no, that's not the real one. The real one's over here. I don't even know where the hell the real one is. Has a Shrunken Head up and is running through the creep wave.
looking at
Portal key.
Certus's items, by the way, all his items are on cooldown. It's
Yeah.
quite a sight to behold.
All of them.
Every single one of them.
And he's running away. So yeah, Tempest Ultimate used. The entire Hellborn team tried to gank a Silhouette, and they used the Tempest Ultimate, and they still couldn't
5
kill him.
kills.
Meanwhile,
stud.
Shortcan's just killing people in the top lane.
Give
They're
up
pushing his lane,
already.
and Cluckmuck definitely gonna die. Certus jumps in there and joins his team.
This could be it. Glacius with no buyback.
Yeah.
Looks like Kraken buyback.
Eruption is going to kill the Puzzle Box minion eventually, but there's the Keeper coming in onto 4, and Stronger Slask right back there. Looks like Kraken ultimate hit a couple here as well. Nice Lava Surge there from Magnus, perhaps he's saving all the damage. Bunny Journal going to die right off the bat, and here goes Kraken as well. Yep, that's going to fall. PM in the background trying to do some damage, but now all of a sudden things look very bad for him. There goes buyback from Magnus as well as Kraken, yes, and looks like they're going to try to clean up this key team fight, but it's not really working. Kraken going to die once again, and Rocky Balboa trying to live. I think if they focus him, he's going to die. So they're trying to back this off a little bit, but despite the buybacks, it's still going to be Rax. And yeah, there goes the initiation once again from Magnus. The Steam Bat not actually doing all that much. Prisoner's going to leave. Has Puppeteer's hold on him, but he can do that. Let's goes out on the 2. Cluckmuck is finally in there, and here goes Certus with the YOLO plays. They're trying to kill Crappy, not going to happen. They pick off Cluckmuck in the background, and it looks like... Nope, Magnus, he's fine. So, would have been better if they had brought some dust or revs or something because of all the invis that's going on, but I guess they can be pretty happy with that fight.
I don't know. No one died, and they bought back on quite some heroes.
Right.
I think it was decent.
I mean, if they
I'm
had
kind of confused about this Tempest though. I mean, he ultied before he died. Like,
that was
the second he died, he ultied, and then he bought a refresher after he died instead of buying back. So, it's kind of confused.
I mean, once his ulti's on cooldown, like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, but like just wasting the ult like that when he had like 100 HP is kind of questionable.
He used it bottom lane
He used it bottom.
to get the Silhouette kill,
He
or
did?
try to get the
Oh.
Silhouette kill.
Oh, never mind. I looked at it and it was at like 160.
It was when they were chasing Certus down and they used all 5 heroes and a Tempest ult to try to kill him. It didn't work. It's kind of funny.
Maybe that was when I was talking about with the whole. Oh, you have to catch him first.
This guy. Unbelievable.
Rhapsody is getting a BKB too. That's
Jesus.
good.
She has nearly 300 gold per minute. Like,
So now he confirmed pro.
okay.
Yeah, that first blood, it was obviously just a
Mind
handicap.
Yeah, like, it's like
It was mind
Same,
games.
attempting to give the other team a chance. That makes sense.
Puppet's finally getting a BKB in about 5 gold.
And look, Keeper has his Resto Stone. So,
There it is.
I don't care about you. You have a Shrunken. Doesn't matter. Silhouette now pushing mid-Rax, and a nice 3-man Lava Surge there. And also gets taken off as well. Shrunken has popped by Certus. He should just kill these Rax if he's going to do that. And he will. And will be away. So, a lane and a half down now. Shortcan, you're trying to chase people, but not actually killing anything because you're bad.
I'm so confused by this Magnus.
Let's
Like,
see.
he bought the orb, and then he
Right.
bought the mighty blade, and then now he's
got
like, oh, with
Blacklight
Rex,
stuff. Speaking of Keeper of the Forest, but I can't kill him here.
death animation for Keeper is so great.
But when looking at like the item builds of all the heroes, like which one stands out to you as being the most stupid
Of all the Legion
in
heroes?
this game? Any hero in
I
this
would
game?
say the
Obviously
Hellflower.
Parasite.
Hellflower on the Puppet Master.
Yeah. That was
I don't know, I
quite
think-
questionable.
I think it's the... I have to agree with Art, it's the Magnus. He's got almost 6k gold invest.
Destroyed a Legion
Invested.
tower.
Actually, there's jump here onto Tempest. He does have an ultimate. Is he gonna die? Yep, dies before he can get it off here. Voodoo Puppet onto Parasite. He'll be the first counter kill. In the background, Eruption going off. That's only gonna hit Snowy pretty much, and he's pretty damn tanky. Has the Astrolabe as well. He's not quite gonna be able to survive, but Voodoo Puppet here going on to Parasite with the buyback, but actually gets inside of a creep. So that's not doing very much damage at all. Cracking gonna finally die. And the Hellborn side fighting
Give
okay here,
up
but
already.
they will get backed out as Cluckmuck takes the last death, they hope. No, pushback. Counter grappling, able to dodge that, and he gets the TP. He will be okay. So that'll be the end of it. Certas, in the meantime, is just killing Fix.
The Legion have destroyed a
Yeah.
Hellborn tower.
So
Just taking the throne in the meantime.
you're just waiting for me to realize that, and there goes Count Crackerly,
And
he's dead. So Ceratoss is like, I'm done with this game.
Screw you
Actually,
guys. I'm going.
I don't know about you guys, but I think this Kraken is even more flexible than the Magnus. I mean, he had 5k saved up and used them both on buybacks to die twice.
Yeah,
So-
that's definitely iffy. Like, my concern
might
with
be
the
a little
Magnus
more-
was he had 6,000 gold worth of items that did not combine. So how much was he missing out? Like,
Yeah,
having
I'm
a
not
sheep
sure
stick
about
there would have been kind of nice, just saying. Anyway, let's go to Enthos first for the final thoughts for this game. We'll switch up the order sometimes. What do you got to say?
After some extensive professional analysis, I've determined that the reason Prime Icarus won this game is because they all have alt avatars. Back to you, Breaky.
I think it was the Pentagon of PKs.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
that too.
Very, very nice to see.
Anything else there, Shurkin?
Like, other than the fact that they almost threw it, Legion played it quite well. They just split pushed so many towers before the game actually really got started for the late game, so they had so much map control in comparison to the Hellborn side, who still needed to push down so many towers in the late game, which gave the Legion side the chance to push top racks really early. Because they were trying to push, remember? At bottom or mid or whatever it was with the Hellborn.
Right.
And Legion just went up to the top and started beating down on the racks. And once you're one racks down against a silhouette, you cry. Like, I have no other way to put it.
I shed a
just start
tear,
crying.
I'll admit.
Yeah.
I did shed a tear.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up. What do you got?
I got nothing.
That's fine.
I'm speechless.
That's fine. We should point out, it is only fair, if he wasn't here, 19, 5, and 13 on the Parasite. Shurkin had a very good game, so.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, if he wasn't on here, we would be talking about that probably a lot more, so.
Seems legit.
I guess.
It seems
with an
only
American
fair.
accent.
It seems only fair to
The
bring
Euro-
it up. Yeah. All right, so this
Oh.
will do it. No, one more time. Anything?
Yeah.
Go.
If you want another European with an American accent, just ask Cannon Dwarf. He's got even more of an American accent than me.
Yeah, we've
So,
had him
Impressive.
on once, I think. Yeah, we've had him on once. Anyway, that'll do it here for game 1, and we will be moving into game 2 very shortly.